Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Actually, I'd like to be back to Saturday, start the weekend all over.
That would be kind of nice. Saturday was a blur. Yesterday was a busy day. So it was fun.
Clean up in the garage in the house or the outside.
Karen did the yards while I showed property and looked at a piece of property to promote and sell. So
that's good.
It was good. She kicked butt.
Yeah, that's really good.
So what do you have this morning?
Let's see. What do I normally have on Mondays? Well, first, the Dow's down 366. Rates are worse by 3 basis points. I've been saying bonds. Nobody understands what I mean when I say bonds. So I'm just going to say rates. 10-year bond, 10-year that everybody looks at is that flat right now, opened at 4.13. And guess what? It's sitting right there.
Wow.
Yeah. The big thing that's really messed up everything right now, again, Iran war, the war, right? It's really a war, I guess. Well, I guess in 90 days, we'll know if it's truly a war.
Well,
but because the Hormuz pass is having problems, that oil surged to almost $120 a barrel. And this is the highest it's been since 2022. And why did it go up in 2022?
That's embargo,
correct.
Right?
That's correct. Biden shut down the pipeline.
Exactly. 2022. I was thinking what Bush did, but
you were thinking 2008, 2001.
I was thinking in the 70s when it really went up there, and you had to split the odd and even days.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the same thing. Things are going on. People, they're like, we're going to make them pay. We're going to blow up these oil things. So this is a short-term issue, but it's affecting us right now.
Yeah.
And that's all we care about. We don't have a lot of news, but I'm going to get into what's happening into the week or the rest of this week. I thought I was going to get into that because I had it on here, but it's not there now.
Oh, no.
There it is. Just too fast with flipping with the mouse little thing there. All right, tomorrow we have ADP employment data. That's right. Again, existing home sales. It just seems like all this stuff just happened. Wednesday, mortgage applications, CPI, and the 10-year Treasury auction. Thursday, housing starts, jobless claims, and the 30-year bond auction. Friday, PCE inflation, which is personal consumption expenditure, which is Fed's favorite gauge of inflation.
Yeah.
GDP second read for fourth quarter, and your favorite, JOLTS.
Yes.
Just over broke.
Loitering
that was job.
Tots and siblings.
All right. So besides the bond, besides oil being up and shocking everything, inventory is correct down to 686,879. It's down 3,862 this week nationwide. Biggest issue is, even though this is going on, people are still buying, people are still looking, but in other states where they're having issues where they have 50% more inventory than 2019, they're affecting the other ones who have limited inventory. So it seems like we don't have enough inventory. Well, we don't.
Yeah. And we haven't for many years,
and we won't for many years. Yeah. But these amazing governors that we have is just going to fix everything.
Oh, which ones were those?
I don't need to pick one. You just go with it.
Oh, my God. Don't get me started. Why isn't Tim behind bars?
I don't know.
Already.
Because they never put Democrats behind bars.
Right. One party rule.
Only Republicans get to go behind bars.
Yeah.
ICE Mortgage Monitor reported that home values rose 0.13% in January, which was their strongest monthly gain in nearly a year. On a year-over-year basis, home values were up 0.4. Is that you or me that's having issues with movement?
Me.
Okay.
Me.
All right. Is it just because you're tired?
Could be. I feel worn out today.
Well, you got a sinus thing.
I am 64 and I got this stupid head cold.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, man.
That's why I neti pot twice a day.
I think I'm going to wind up doing that.
Marshall's like, I can't do that. Well, get the little bottle and you squeeze it. You don't have a choice.
Yeah, it just goes. Yeah. I can do it.
Yeah.
So what was that? What did you just say? Where'd I go?
I don't know. Bye-bye, whatever your name is. Why don't you come out and come back in? That's been twice now. We got to work on that.
Yeah, that's odd. Okay.
You keep talking. Why don't you go out and come back in? There you go. What were you saying? There was a question you had.
You were you were discussing interest rates, and jolts was the last thing you said.
Jolts has to do with the jobs.
Right.
Yeah. There you are. There go I. Yeah,
and I even muted myself before I came back in.
Why?
Whoa.
Oh, that muting got you, so you wouldn't have
so
the
it doesn't
echo,
go
echo.
bing, 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 bing.
I don't know what we were talking about, but basically, the bottom story today is oil prices up, which means gas prices will be going up. And so we're going to see higher prices at the pump, which is going to affect affordability, which is going to affect people wanting to buy homes a little bit. But the ones that won't affect are the higher price homes because they have enough, disposable income to offset
to make it all happen and to offset.
Yes.
So it's correct. Probably this. What else news you got?
That's it. There's not much on a Monday.
Well, we've got, my little AI guy says, first-time buyers, California Housing Finance Agency.
Oh, yeah.
CalHFA is accepting applications through March 16th for the Dream for All.
It's
really a dream for a very few people. It's a great program. I'm not knocking the program.
It's a great program
not for a lot of people.
Well, it's kind of like those second mortgage programs out there where they loan you money, but you have no payment, and they get half of your equity going forward.
Oh, by the way, we're going to take a large chunk of your equity down the line when you sell.
Yeah. So why don't you just go to your parents and get some money from them and do it that way?
Come on, Dad. Dream for me.
No, I always tell people, if you're going to get a gift from your parents or whatever, tell them until you refinance out of it, they get part of the equity going forward, even though it was a gift. They'll probably, when you go to pay them, will say no, thank you. But at least they understand that you're really wanting to do that.
Yeah. No son or daughter. You worked your butts off to get that. So
no son or daughter.
Yeah.
Worked your butt off. I don't understand.
That's what they're going to say.
Oh,
depending on who they help.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't want to leave the women out. They can buy homes too. This is a dream for all,
Well, yeah. Well, did you know Realtor.com data inventory improving still but tight on we just went through that. So Realtor.com reported active listings in February flat month over month at 915,000 units. Pretty close to where our numbers have been, but we're up 8% year over year. Normally inventory begins to build around this time, but it's not happening. So long story short, they're just in line with everybody else. So Realtor.com is using the same number that Housing Wire does, which is was Atom or Adam, ATTOM is where they get it, which is the true just single family homes.
Yeah, just single family.
I guess
not the other stuff.
Remember FinCEN? So Anti-Money Laundering Act been affecting the mortgage business, us, for 20 years, it seems like. And then now just escrow has to do. I didn't realize how much not fraud, but money laundering kind of stuff has been going through escrow. And they're going to say, no, it didn't. Well, then why did all these problems with all these new transactions that are lately?
Right.
The money
discovering.
Yeah. All of a sudden. I mean, I was shocked if you were paying cash or whatever, they didn't check on anything. But if it was a mortgage, we had to verify that $1,000 or more, a certain percentage of your income, every deposit, you actually sourced and seasoned it.
Yeah.
But with a cash transaction with
escrow, where did this come from?
Don't care.
Yeah.
Is that enough money to close? Yep, it sure is.
We had a presentation on a FinCEN was it 2 months ago, or was maybe this last sales meeting? And, people are running scared thinking, oh, I got to do so much more. No, you got some reporting to do and some paperwork to fill out.
And by the way, FinCEN stands for Financial Crime Enforcement Network Anti-Money Laundering.
Yeah, thank you. And that's been around for a while.
Yeah, back in the a long time.
They're just actually doing something now.
I think in 2008 or before that, it came into play with everything else that was going on. It could be further back than that, but they just want to make sure you're not Al Qaeda and the cartel money laundering
or George Soros
or one of the other ones doing it.
Yeah.
It's just one more thing, and it's not a big deal because you just sign a couple pieces of paper, and the people doing the money laundering will go, oh, you know what? I decided not to buy this house.
Yeah.
And then you have no problem.
Remember when we talked about inventory crisis, the 77% of California homeowners have a 5% interest rate or less.
What's that? Well, I remember that was 5%. I remember that 20% have of all loans right now, 20% of them have an interest rate in a low part, the 3% low, and then 24% have 6% or higher.
This little little blip of articles saying that stay put trend is worsening, that people are just deciding, with everything else going on, I'm just going to stay here and handle my mortgage easily. So
Was
that's
is
another
that news.
That's news of today. And
Is that your news?
It's my AI guy.
Yeah, well,
It's
tell your
his
AI guy
news.
he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of people are staying put because the payment's so much more. Eventually, when that payment goes out, it is a abusive relationship, as I call it.
Oh, I agree.
You want to move, you want to do this, but it's just so comfortable you can't do it, so you stay in that relationship.
Well, you need 2 more bedrooms, or you really want a little bit more space, or whatever. Let it go. It's okay.
Move on.
Just
It's
let
okay.
it go.
You got to do what's best for you. Don't stay in that just
Yeah.
because the payment's so much cheaper. Or go buy that other place, keep it, and rent it. There you go.
And then you still have that lower interest rate.
That's
right.
And you feel so
didn't
better
have to
about
break
it
up.
until a couple of payments are missed on the rental, and then you go sell the damn thing.
Exactly.
The problem is you consider it your home until you buy your new home, and then it's just a house.
That's true.
That's the difference. That's why when you guys are talking to, when your buyers are buying something else and they have a home right now, you start calling that their house, and the new one their home.
Right.
So that gets that little into their brain that goes, "Ooh, we are moving.
This is just a house." Yeah.
Well, I mean, because a lot of people, I don't want to rent it because our whole family and everything else is blah blah blah. But it's an investment. Once you leave it, your new place is your home, and that's where everything is. Take that little. That's the problem with people marking
take that door frame out.
Yeah, the door frame with their kids on it and stuff. Is because then they're like, we can't move because of that.
I'd always just say, take a picture.
Yeah, we had Marcia did it in the garage on the sheetrock. So it was like, just paint it.
There you go. There you go.
All right, that's all I have for today. There wasn't much today. The biggest thing is the oil, and eventually this is short term. That will come back down. We'll get better, and things will be back to where we were going. Supposedly better. Who knows? I don't know how this whole war is going to work out. But I will say this. If you're in the military, do not bitch that we're in a war or in whatever. Do your job. That'd be like going in the medical field and bitching that you have to take care of a car pileup of people you don't like.
Yeah, this is a bummer today.
Because there's too many people who are making statements to their spouses or whatever. You know what? Stop it. You're going to get your person in trouble. And if you don't like it, quit. Get out. Don't join. And if you're not in the military, don't be complaining.
Because you got no clue.
Well, here's the thing. We have no idea what they all know. Right. They don't tell us because they're smart. If they told us, everybody would know, and then there'd be no secret things going after happening. They would know ahead of time.
Yeah. And leaks.
Yeah. And too many administrations in the past. Yeah, I'm a stripper. I don't want to get naked. There you go.
Who's this?
I don't know, but that is correct. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, if you're a stripper and then you complain that you don't want to get naked, there's your problem.
There's your problem.
Anyway, I'm gonna move on. My daughter made a statement. My wife's like, "Do you even know what you're talking about?" It's like, of course she doesn't.
Oh, well.
They're just repeating other people's words. Make them your own if you're gonna make it, and understand what you're talking about.
True.
All right.
That's why I'm quiet all the time.
Yeah, that's why I'm not.
All right, kids. Make it a great Monday.
Yes, you too.
Go out there and sell some properties.
Yeah. Reach out. We'll help you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.